never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Find another.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It is a Thursday, and today here on the channel we're going to be doing another Where Are They Now feature on a former professional wrestler who is no longer in the business, because we know most wrestlers that are in the wrestling business, even after they retire, they stick around doing something, whether it's booking, a backstage agent, a producer, a writer, a director, driving the buses, going to the local indie shows. They do something, but there are some wrestlers that retire, and when they retire, they're gone, and you just don't see them around the business anymore. I did one a few weeks back on Dennis Knight, and I have finally decided which one I'm going to do next, so we're going to do that today. And as always, any thoughts on this, please feel free to let me know. Today's throwback on a Where Are They Now former professional wrestler is of a wrestler who was born in 1961. So he is currently 61 years old. He resides in Las Vegas. He made his wrestling debut in 1989. He has never officially announced his retirement, but he has not been seen in wrestling on television since November of 2020, when he made an appearance at Survivor Series, but he has not wrestled an actual match in a long time, but he has never officially announced his retirement. He had many different gimmicks over the years. His very first gimmick was one called Sir Charles, and of course that was a play on the basketball player at the time, Charles Barkley, because everybody called Charles Barkley Sir Charles, and this particular wrestler's actual first name is Charles, so it was also a play on that. But that didn't last long, didn't go very far, so he got sent away for a while, got repackaged, came back in 1992 in the WWF with a gimmick that I thought was great. And to this day, 30 years later, I still think if they would have booked the character better, it would have worked. But a lot of people don't know it was the same guy that came back later on with different gimmicks, different characters. But I'm talking about none other than Charles Wright. His first big-time character, as I said, was 1992 when he was Papa Shango. And that was a guy that was completely bald-headed. He painted his face, and he came out with a voodoo stick that had a little bitty tiny skull on it. He was supposed to be like this voodoo magic wrestler, but they didn't do enough with it, so it didn't last. But I encourage you to get on YouTube and type up Papa Shango and go watch the character, because it was very entertaining 30 years ago. Then he came back, and he was Kama Mustafa. Then they put him in the Nation of Domination, and that name got shortened to Kama. And then he went away for a while and came back, and of course he was the Godfather, which is the gimmick that everybody knows him best as. And then he joined Right to Censor, and he became the Good Father. And as I said, he was last seen in November of 2020 at Survivor Series. But to me, his best character, if it was booked better, would have been Papa Shango. But as I said, the Godfather is the one that everybody remembers him as the best. But he must have really liked that gimmick, because after he retired from wrestling, he bought a brothel in Las Vegas and managed his own strip club called Cheetah's Strip Club. And to my knowledge, he is still in Las Vegas managing Cheetah's Strip Club. And of course, that came from the Godfather gimmick, so he pretty much took that pimping gimmick to real life and became a owner slash manager of Cheetah's Strip Club. So again, this week's Where Are They Now is Charles Wright, better known as Papa Shango, the Godfather, and the Good Father. And if you go back and look at Papa Shango and then look at Godfather, it's hard to believe that was the same guy, but it was. And while we're on the subject of wrestling, this upcoming Saturday night, SWA returns to the SWA Arena at 244 Livestock Road, East Denali, Georgia. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Bell time will be 7 o'clock. And tickets are $5. Now, the front row is completely sold out, but we still have many of good seats still available. So they are first come, first serve, unless you call ahead of time and reserve your seats. So just because the front row is sold out, don't let that discourage you. Hopefully I will see all of you Saturday night, 244 Livestock Road, East Denali, Georgia, for some SWA wrestling. If you do not follow SWA on social media, I encourage you to, because you never know what you're going to miss. Last Thursday, Scott Green was at the SWA Arena training, and he was attacked by somebody with a steel chair. Rumor has it that Bad Jack did it, but of course Bad Jack denies it. And by the time the camera started rolling, Scott Green was laying in the middle of the ring with his face in the mat. So nobody actually got to see and witness who actually hit Scott Green. But rumor is it's Bad Jack. Maybe we'll find out Saturday night whether or not it was him. Also, I've got it on good authority, since I am Grace's husband. Grace tells me that her and Stacy, the American Dolls, have some great things in store for the SWA fans coming up on Saturday night. Plus, Bad Squad will be there. The new SWA Premier Champion Curtis Coleman will be there. Caleb Crocker will be there. And there are 4 men that say they deserve to be a number 1 contender for Curtis Coleman's SWA Premier Championship. Maybe we'll find out Saturday night which one of them actually will become the number 1 contender. All that and more, plus Desolation will be there. Ryan Staples will be there. So come on out Saturday night to 244 Livestock Road, East Denali, Georgia, for some great SWA wrestling action. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Bell time will be 7 o'clock. And tickets are $5. Hopefully I will see all of you there. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. My friend asked me, what's the best part about living in Switzerland? I said, I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. And that wraps it up for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.